Ron Atchison for IDS Car Care. Today in the shop, we've got my good friend Chris Ricana from Dr. Beasley's. Nice to have you, Chris.
Ron. Thank you, thank you.
Chris has been going through the Dr. Beasley line with me, and he's got a really cool product here he wants to demonstrate for us.
Yeah, we got our NSP Z1 here, Ron, and this is our, what we call an AIO, or all-in-one product, which means we got correction and protection all in one tube.
Yeah, I was reading the bottle, and you know, it's a one-step primer. It removes light scratches. I assume that would be like from, you know, wash marring, you know, from maybe a dirty towel or something. And then, but the thing that really struck me was that it's a ceramic nano coating. Typically, all-in-ones are, you know, like a cleaner wax.
Yeah, old school cleaner wax, right? I mean, that's many years. That's what it was, and that's why this is truly a unique product. For two reasons. Number one, you know, the core of it is, of course, the abrasive technology. That's what gives us the correct ability to take out that kind of micro marring and that sort of stuff. What makes this truly unique is that the abrasive here is actually an engineered abrasive. It's a microsphere with near infinite cutting facets in it. And what this engineered abrasive gives us the benefit of is highly consistent size and highly consistent shape. So that way we get a highly consistent finish. Then the even bigger benefit of this is, again, instead of your usual, you know, wax and silicones and fillers and other things that would be kind of included in your cleaner wax, this is 100% inorganic nanotechnology. You're leaving behind a legit ceramic coating on this paint as you are abrading the surface. So, you know, it's one of those products. If you're talking a prep for sale type service, I'm getting ready to sell my vehicle and I just want to give it, you know, a little bit of shine and a little bit of protection, you know, this is the perfect product for that. Or something that, you know, is maybe not your primary focus where you want to get into multiple step corrections. This is something that we can knock this out quick and easy and get a real nice finish on it.
So this is basically something, if you go out to the driveway one day and you look at your car and the paint's just kind of looking tired. I mean, we've all been there and you're like, what's going on? So I can take this and basically in one afternoon, slick up the paint, bring the clarity back to it, the gloss back to it, get rid of all the micro marring that I see at the gas station under the lights when I'm getting gas, you know.
And the best part is you got that protection step. And the unique thing about this product is, again, this is the water action on this product is a sheeting product. So what you're actually going to see is water sheeting off the surface, and that's going to help keep your paint looking well for many months to come.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than water spots on your paint. And sometimes water spots can do some real damage to your paint and basically be impossible to get off your car.
Hey, you let them bake in the sun, especially in Florida, for more than a few days. You're kind of up the creek without the paddle, so to speak.
All right, well let's get this stuff on the polisher and see how it works.
So the other thing you're going to notice here, Ron, is the amount of product we're using. You know, if you do analysis of cost per ounce, you know, Dr. Beasley's is one of the more expensive products out there. However, if you look at cost per correction, it's actually right on par with pretty much any other product out there on the market. So, and I'm prime. We got our blue heavy cutting pad here because this is fairly hard paint. So when I come to priming this pad, I'm talking.
So this is a very concentrated product. So you don't need much.
Absolutely. I mean, on average, for an average sized vehicle like this, we're probably using less than an ounce to right around an ounce for a full correction on this vehicle.
Wow. So you're telling me that I can get 8 to 10 cars out of this
That's
tube?
An 8-ounce tube. I mean, I don't know about 10, but you're probably looking, you know, and a professional can absolutely get 8 corrections out of there. An enthusiast, we tend to be a little bit more heavy-handed, so it's probably going to be more like 6, 7 corrections, something like that. But again, and this is also to create the best possible experience. If you were to load this pad up and then go on this fender that has these swirl marks in here, you would get what we call cementing. And that's where our NSP Z1 locks onto the panel, because again, ceramic technology. And if you over apply it and you don't work long enough, you're going to get that cementing, which the only way to really pull that off is to spritz it with some distilled water and pull it off and start over again.
Okay.
So with this product, a little bit really does go a long way. So what I'm going to do here is just do a quick flip, because again, with these primers, you'll notice they sit on top of the pad. They don't soak in the pad. So you always got to do your quick flip, because if you just kind of sit here and let it hang, it can drop right down on the floor, and that's, of course, wasted product. So generally, I'm going to work in an area about 6 times the size of my pad, and I'm going to try to work within creases. And so this is my working area right here. And I always like to just kind of spread it out on a lower speed. I do my trigger lock, and I'm just going to kind of spread out.
So those 4 drops you put on there on this small SUV are almost enough to do that whole fender.
Oh, absolutely.
So I can see where, you know, a little bit goes a long way.
So now that I got my product spread out.
So how you liking that Flex XCE without the cord on? I see you holding the end of it. You wouldn't be doing that with a corded machine.
You know, the original XCE, the corded version, has always been my favorite. I love that machine. But using your cordless XCE here, I'm kind of getting used to not having to throw that cord over my shoulder and always kind of fighting what's going on with that. And plus, I do like this steering wheel effect.
Yeah.
You know, that you have by hanging onto the battery. It really does give me a greater amount of control.
It also has a really nice balance too.
It does.
With the length of the machine and the battery being on the end like that, it's really a balanced machine.
And then combined with that German reliability, I mean, come on. It's smooth, it's reliable, it's powerful, and some of the best battery technology that's available in the world.
So now, are we wanting to do passes until the product basically melts into the paint, or what are we
exactly looking? You can see, I mean, it's glossy. There's not much there. And again, this is the beautiful thing about this product, and something that detailers, enthusiasts, and professionals alike really have to get used to with nano surface primers, is that new technology is new techniques. All those old techniques you were using with any of the other traditional polishes or compound do not apply to this product. And again, that wipe off, dusting your coffee table.
It's like it's not even there.
Exactly. So when you do NSP right, I mean, it is a wonderful, fantastic product. It's one of our most popular products.
Oh, that's slick.
Absolutely.
That's very slick.
And again, the beautiful thing about this is, you know, especially if it's kind of a commuter car type situation where I just want to keep the car looking well. It might not be, you know, the show car in the garage. It might be something I just want to keep looking well. This is quick. This is easy. And again, because of that sheeting water action, it's going to keep it looking well much longer than something that has, you know, more of that traditional beading action.
Well, that is the Dr. Beasley's NSP Z1. As you saw, Chris did this fender in basically 5 minutes. Paint looks phenomenal. It's got.
Let's see if we got the swirls out.
Well,
let's see. We got to make sure we did the job there, Ron.
Try out the new LC light.
Ooh, look at that one. Let's see, we got that. Let me turn it. There we go.
Yeah, it looks perfect.
Yeah. Very nice. Love it, Ron.
Yep. Very nice product. Be able to take care of your car in one afternoon without a lot of effort. This is Ron Atchison for IDSCarCare.com. If you like this video, be sure and subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if you'd like to get any more information on Dr. Beasley's products, be sure and visit IDSCarCare.com.
Or even better yet, comment down below that you want to see me back here again. So tell these guys you want to see the Director of Success back in Florida, baby.
All right, thanks for watching, guys.